We are here at the Museum of Making Music in Carlsbad, California. Our roving reporters will be interviewing our senior partners in the New Horizons band. Jack, who's with you?
Hi, I'm with Sue Billing, and we have some questions for you.
Sounds
So
good.
the first one is, have you noticed changes in your hearing as you've gotten older?
Yes, I have. Yes, I definitely have.
Your second question is, do you notice hearing changes all the time, or is it more noticeable in specific situations?
Mostly it's most of the time. However, it is noticeable more in specific situations where there's a lot of background noise. If music's playing and I'm trying to understand you, or kids are making noise, it's worse.
For question 3, what social situations have become more difficult because of problems of hearing?
One of my biggest problems was when I was in the classroom and I couldn't understand the kids, and I was always asking them to repeat themselves because they have quiet little voices and they talk really fast. Another difficulty is TV. When you're with a bunch of people, I can't understand what's going on in TV if there's extra noise or if there's music going on.
Yeah. Are there activities you've had to give up because of difficulty of hearing?
No.
Do you choose your activities based on noise level?
There are certain TV shows I don't like to listen to because I can't understand them. I don't like to go into a restaurant when I have my hearing aids on. I have to turn them off, so I avoid that. And I don't like to be around screaming kids. That hurts my ears. And what was it? There was something I was doing today that I had to turn my hearing aid off because the noise really bothered me.
What kind of noise bothers you the most at restaurants or other public places? A, music, B, children, C, kitchen noise, E, all extraneous noise, or D, other?
Mostly it's the kitchen noise because it's tinny and it hurts your ears. Like you hear the forks banging or the pots and pans banging.
All right, well, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Hello, I am with Jerry Bungard, and have you noticed changes in your hearing as you've gotten older?
Absolutely, yes I have. It started, you want to know the story? I'll tell you the story, or do you want to ask me questions?
It's fine.
You fine?
Either way.
Okay. When I was 18 years old, I went into the service in the Navy. There was a lot of noise, and my hearing was never quite normal after that. When I got older, I did a lot of traveling in airplanes and other things, and I found that my ears began to hurt me very much when the plane came down and landed, a lot of pressure in the ears. I went to see the doctor, and he did a hearing test, and it showed that I was losing my hearing. I'm an older guy by now, and I think what happened was it was a gradual loss of hearing. You know, from 100% all the way down to maybe 80% or 75%. And then something else happened that wasn't fun. It was a little harder to understand what people were saying. See, I have hearing aids. You see the hearing aids in there. But even with the hearing aids, I still have difficulty understanding everything people say. So they say to me, why don't you get hearing aids? And I said, I've got hearing aids, but I don't really understand everything you're saying. And they said, well, what can you do about it? And I said, you need to try very hard to, when you speak with people, look at them, look at their face and see the expressions, and you do the best you can, because the hearing aids will only help you to a certain point, and after that, you do the best you can.
Next question is, do you notice hearing changes all the time, or is it more noticeable in specific situations?
All the time. Now, all the time, yes. When I take the hearing aids out, it makes it very, very difficult. I hear, but I don't hear well. So I keep them in as often as I can. One of the problems is that it makes everything very loud. So if you're in a place with a lot of people and there's a lot going on, sometimes I have to take them out because it's difficult. But you go through life and you do the best you can, as I said before.
What are social situations that you have become more difficult because of problems of hearing?
None really. I'm able to do everything, but sometimes when we play music, I need to pay attention to what our leader, what Allison, is saying, because I don't want to be in the wrong place in the music. So sometimes I have to ask my neighbor, did she say measure 46 or measure 36? And things like that. But it really isn't tough.
Are there activities you have given up because of difficulty hearing?
No. No. I'm very fortunate. I do everything I can, and yeah, it's very difficult for me to go to the movies because of the sound in the movies. Sometimes I can't make out what's being said. So they have an infrared system, and I use that, and it's better. But my biggest loss is in hearing some of the music where the very highs and the very lows kind of fade away.
Do you choose activities based on noise level?
To some degree, yes. Yes. I don't listen to rock bands anymore. But mostly I do everything. Because you never give up. You always have to try. And it's important to stay involved. You just can't sit there and feel sorry for yourself. You never do that. Okay?
What kind of noise bothers you the most at restaurants or other public places? Music, children, kitchen noise, other or all extraneous noise?
Singers that scream rather than sing. No, I don't care for that. But I guess I'm okay. Or people that make noise unnecessarily. They're not careful. Banging cans or doing whatever they do. But you know, put up with all of that.
So, hi, I'm here with Liska McCormley, and we're here to ask you some questions.
Okay,
All right. So, have you noticed changes in your hearing as you've gotten older?
definitely.
Okay. Do you notice hearing changes all the time, or is it more noticeable in specific situations?
Specific situations, I'd say.
Mm-hmm. What social situations have become more difficult because of problems of hearing?
Definitely restaurants,
Mm-hmm.
like you said. The noise in restaurants, definitely. Any sort of party situation where there's a lot of people talking,
Mm-hmm.
hard to hear. Probably those are mostly
Biggest,
yeah.
Are there activities you've had to give up because of difficulty of hearing?
I don't think I've given up anything because of difficulty hearing. No. No.
Mhm.
Not yet.
Do you choose activities based on noise level?
Not activities, maybe. You know, I would
Like,
do
yeah.
anything, but if I was maybe had a choice of restaurants, I'd certainly try to find one that was had less music, that was quieter.
Mhm.
Yeah, definitely makes it a lot better.
Then what kind of noise bothers you the most at restaurants or other public places? Music, children, kitchen noise, like all extraneous noise, or Other.
The music,
Mm-hmm.
and I think just the level of people talking. If it's carpeted, maybe it's a little
Mhm.
duller, but people talking and the music,
Mm-hmm.
those are probably the worst two.
All right, thank you for your time.
Okay, thank you, Jack.
Now back to you at the station.